Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're talking about Bengaluru, a city that somehow managed to hold on to its famous Garden City identity, even with all the crazy growth. But what does that title even mean, and how does a city actually earn it?
So let's start right there. What does it really take for a massive, bustling metropolis to get a nickname like that? Is it just about having a few pretty parks scattered around? Or is it something deeper? Something that's actually woven into the city's DNA? This quote really hits the nail on the head. It's not just about having parks, it's about having these specific places that really embody the city's green soul. So let's go on a little virtual tour and see what they're talking about. All right, first up, let's get into the philosophy behind this famous title. See, the Garden City isn't just a catchy nickname. It's really a philosophy of coexistence. The whole idea is to weave that sense of calm and nature directly into the urban hustle and bustle. Let's take a look at how Bengaluru pulls this off. Okay, so at the very core of this identity are two major historic hearts. You can think of them as the foundational pillars of the city's entire green landscape. And here we've got these two distinct but totally complementary visions. On one hand, you have Lalbagh. It started as a private royal garden and grew into this world-class botanical treasure, basically a hub for science and conservation. Then, on the other hand, you've got Cubbon Park. This was set up by the British to be the city's big communal backyard, a huge green lung designed just for people to enjoy. So together, they show you the two sides of what a green space can be, one for conservation and one for the community. Now, let's zoom in a little. To really get why Lalbagh is such a big deal, we've got to explore some of the treasures hidden inside its gates. Every great garden has a landmark, right? A focal point that just totally captures your imagination. Well, for Lalbagh, that centerpiece is an amazing piece of architecture that tells a story of global ambition. And here it is, the iconic glass house. It was inspired by London's Crystal Palace, and it is way more than just a fancy greenhouse. It's this powerful symbol of the city's botanical ambitions, and it's where they hold these famous flower shows. It's a true landmark. But okay, beyond the glass, Lalbagh is this living, breathing horticultural wonder. It's got a whimsical topiary garden. It protects thousands of rare plant species, which is so important for conservation. And of course, it hosts those amazing seasonal flower shows that just turn the whole place into a riot of color. But here's the thing. A real garden city can't just rely on two giant parks, no matter how incredible they are. The real magic is in the whole network of smaller green pockets that serve local communities every single day. And this is where the city's green identity becomes something for everyone. The system spreads out into all these different neighborhoods with incredible variety. You've got the vibrant community hub of a Doopy Garden Park, a place for daily walks. Then there's the cultural heritage of Bugle Rock Park, which blends nature with ancient temples. And for something completely different, the serene lakeside retreat of Sankey Tank. Each one offers a unique vibe, making sure that green space is a real, accessible part of daily life for everybody. So, when you put all these pieces together, what is the essence of Bengaluru's green soul? It's this, right here. The Garden City identity isn't about a few isolated islands of green. It's about an integrated network of all kinds of different spaces. It's a whole system that gives people these essential areas for relaxation, for recreation, for cultural connection. It actually weaves well-being into the very fabric of the city.
And that's the bottom line. This entire network, from the huge, grand botanical garden all the way down to the local neighborhood park, is the living, breathing proof of Bengaluru's identity. These spaces are the reason that title is still so well-deserved. And all this brings us to a really critical question for the future. As Bengaluru and so many other cities around the world keep expanding at this incredible pace, how do we protect that green soul? How do we make sure it doesn't just get paved over? It's a huge challenge and something we all really need to think about.